Yep. You got it.
Microphone checker 1 2 1 2. Oh, I better hear my voice on the other side. It's mic, y'all. Talking to the mic, they tell me. Only if you heard me. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the BBW Show, y'all. It's Friday. It's my Friday. Y'all know it's my favorite day of the week. And I always remind you guys why. Because you get to see me. And I get to see y'all too. But I see y'all virtually. I feel y'all. I feel the energy. I feel y'all vibrations. You know what I'm saying? So, welcome back to another Friday. Mama is back home in the studio. I did miss last week. But, no, I just wasn't in the studio last week. It was a show on, but I wasn't in the studio last week. As you guys know, I'm always here, there, and here, doing some shit, you know, kicking it. So that's what I was doing. I got so much to fill everybody in on. We're going to talk about a few things. We are going to kick it. I got some great guests for y'all. I can't wait to tell y'all who these people are. You already don't recognize them. A lot of y'all probably from my IG, or if they're tuning in from their IG, if they tap in from their own IG, of course they know who they are. But y'all, I can't wait to tell you about the dope time I had with these beautiful souls. We missing one, but he coming back. I told him to go run and do what he got to do, because you know we're not scripted. We do what we do when we want to do it, how I want to do it, because it's my show. Damn it, I can do what I want. That's what I do. So, but no, welcome back, y'all. I am excited to be back at home. May was a blur. Let me start like that, because you know May was my birthday month, and I did not get to kick it like I usually do, because I'm a big birthday person, especially for my own birthday. That's when I'm just like the most elevated Stacey of the year, because my birthday to me is a huge deal. I don't have any children. I don't have, you know, that's when I believe in celebrating Stacey. So I didn't get to kick it like I wanted to, but I kicked it. I had some fun. I had a birthday party on my birthday, which was lit. But it was so much going on in May that wasn't just so much about me. But I always got to share Mother's Day with May. Ugh, I'm playing. I know I love Mother's Day. And with some other events going on that a lot of wonderful people in my life had going on that I was involved in. So I felt like it was still birthday celebrations and whatnot. So it was a lot going on in May. A lot. So here we are. We are officially at the half point of the year. I cannot believe 2023 is going by like this. It's kind of scary. Somebody, a gentleman that knows a lot about astrology, the skies, and energy, and vibrations, blah, 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 blah. I don't know a lot about it. I get to hear about it, get to learn about it. But they really, really believe that some button is pushed and time is speeding up. It kind of feels like it. It really do. I'm amazed how fast time is going. I cannot believe we are at the 6-month mark. Shit. But anyway, we're here in June, and I just want to say happy June, everybody. I missed my first June last week, but we back. So we just feel like it's my first one anyway. So fuck it, you know what? So I want to tell y'all about tonight, because you know my show is never about just me. It's about all the beautiful people I've been blessed to have in the realm of my life. And tonight I got some dope guests. Some fun guests. They have some interesting shit going on that I love to share with y'all. And I can't wait to tell y'all how I got a little more intimate with all three of these beautiful people. So tonight, on the panto, on the show, at this table, in my home, No Static Radio home, I have none other than the Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk Podcast crew. Listen, normally Marie, we gotta clap. That's okay. Listen, we kicking in here. That's what we doing. And I am going to let them individually introduce themselves. I love for people. I always call this everyone's own commercial. That makes sense. So it's your time to introduce you, be who you're gonna be, tell people what you want to kind of know about yourself. But we gonna dig just into the podcast right away. I want to know personally about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, where your hood from, or where if you're one in Cleveland, or, you know, kind of give people some flavor about your flavor. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's always ladies first, gentlemen. Hi, beautiful ladies to my left. Y'all right? Go on, take it away, boo.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Brandy, better known as your Pipstress. I am one of the hosts of the Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk Podcast, also the First Lady.
Hey, that's dope. I like that.
I'm born and raised in East Cleveland. I went to Euclid, and I became a grandmother the other day.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations. Everybody, yes. Hey.
Boy, girl.
Boy.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. But other than that, I just like having a good time, and that's like at whatever expense. You know what I mean? Whether it's,
I like that.
yeah,
At
like,
whatever expense.
I mean, I found myself in my deepest, darkest hours, but finding a funny situation, you know, burying somebody close to you, or just something happened at the funeral that just gets you like, man, it ain't that bad. But yeah, I've been with the podcast a little over a year.
Nice.
And looking forward to what we got planned for the future.
Okay, I like that, Miss Wendy. Let's visit the name though. Where did that come from?
Okay, so
Right. You know we love this term.
it's not what most people think.
Okay.
So if you're familiar with the foreign exchange market, then you know what a pip or a pip is. It's the money that you earn within the market. You know?
Okay.
Whether you just catching pips, basically. That's what
So you just catch your bags, right?
Yeah. So basically, it will be a master of pips. So
That's what's up.
the mistress of the pips.
Oh, that's
the
cute. So
mistress.
pimp stress.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel that.
So it's not pimp. It has nothing to do with pimp.
Yeah, you
even
know
though P-I-M-P.
Biology.
So tell us outside of that, because that's dope that you put your name. That's how your name came about. But tell me one very interesting fact about yourself that most people don't get to hear a lot. And even they know it, most people don't get to hear it a lot.
So most wouldn't know, but I'm shy.
Are you?
I really
That's
am
very
shy.
dark. I'm gonna let her have that. I'm not gonna even poke or try to push for no more information because, honey, what I experienced with her, shyness was not the word that came.
I was working.
I know that's. Hey, don't you put on different hats?
Gotta get to the bag.
I get that.
By any means
I get that. But she said by any expense, I'm gonna start using that. Well, thank you so much, Dal, for coming and joining me, y'all. And let me disclose your side note, and I'm gonna give them their credit, their flowers. They actually rocked with me at the last minute. This was a last minute invite. Now, don't get me wrong, it wasn't an invite that I wasn't anticipating or wanting to set up, regardless. But some terms of events. I just shout it out to my homeboy, like, you know, if y'all can, I understand, because I don't ever want to disrespect anybody's time or think that they're not valuable or anything, because I am a big believer in trying to set my shows up. I've had, like, the last month and a half, I've had some scrambly schedules going on, if y'all know this audience. So, but I'm blessed. That's all I'm trying to say is I'm blessed, so I'm thankful that you were able to make it this evening. I'm very, very grateful, actually.
And thanks for having us. It's a
Pleasure
pleasure.
to be here. I love it. Who up next? What's going on?
Go ahead, shoot your shot.
I want you to tell people who you are, you know, and where you derive from, how you get down, whatever you want them to know about you.
Well, my name is Mr. Boot 72. Yeah. Co-producer, host of the Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk podcast.
That's fire.
And the name Mr. Boot 72 comes from my original name. It's the first name and only name I knew until the third grade. Boot.
Boot.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't worry about what my legal name is.
I know that's right.
Because my grandmother don't even call me that. My mother and father didn't call me that. And I got the name from the fact that I'm really kind of not supposed to be here. And that's been happening many times in my life. I was like 6 months premature.
What?
Yeah, I came out like 2 pounds,
Ooh,
2 ounces or something like that. And by the time, in the winter, Chicago. I'm from Chicago.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, grew up in Miami, boys from the bottom, shout out.
So you bring a whole bunch of flavor to Cleveland.
Yeah,
We appreciate you.
Hey, blessings. And I've been in Cleveland since college. I came up here, I got relatives here. So I figured, hey, shoot, between Chicago, Cleveland was better.
All right.
You know,
So where did you plant your feet when you got here into the land?
Say it again?
Where did you plant your feet? Like, where was your area?
EC.
I'm from
You know,
EC.
my people, I used to visit EC all the time. It was beautiful, man. I used to come here and feel like everybody that played in the Jeffersons also lived at EC.
They did for facts. I mean, that was a very rich neighborhood back in the day.
When I got here in '90, it was more like New Jack City.
Yeah, it was taking a turn.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. I came here to study and work and stuff like that.
But it's still very culture rich. That means, you know, it's our culture, you know what I'm saying? So
Cleveland is my city.
hey, I like that. Claim us, honey. Claim us. I love it. So, I mean, you gave us a lot of interesting facts, but I want to know what's one thing you would share with us that's probably one of your funniest interesting facts.
One of my funniest interesting
Of
facts.
course, I ain't asking about record. Unless you want to know. I sure enough should. I'm sure.
I don't know if it's funny, but it's kind of interesting. A lot of people don't recognize or realize I'm really an introvert.
Okay.
You know, I'm truly an introvert. I love calm, silence, chill. You know,
Okay.
What gets me going is subject matter.
Yeah. Content. Something. Yeah.
Yeah, something to make it ooh, I'm on it, like a fly as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're sharp.
Other than that, I just let everything be.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So again, I humbly give gracious thanks to you. Also, thank you so much. I'm so happy.
Thank you for gracing us on the show.
Absolutely, it's a long time coming. Plus, we gonna set up where this is just we're gonna call it part one. We're gonna bring a part two. Part two gonna be we're gonna be more intentional about part two. I'm just introducing
what you
your world to my world.
What you mean with intention? You say you got intentions.
We're gonna be more intentional on subjects and where we going. And sometimes we all can put our opinions and put our heads together and make our part two like jump. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. I got some ideas and then I'm gonna worry about y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all thinking. Yeah, so you get your wheels spinning. Start thinking about what you.
Bring your handcuffs, man.
Bring your handcuffs, man. Hey. Handle it. I love it. Bring all that. So listen, I would say last but not least, of course, the gentleman to my right, I actually was blessed to meet him at a whole different event that had nothing to do with our media stance. But he was his element of working and kicking it and doing his thing. And I went over to thank him for his music geniuses that evening because we were at what was considered a pop-up shop. My homegirl was Raj. She was throwing an event.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I had to bring you back. No, we had seen him from afar or whatever, but I know that's the day that I physically met you. And I just want to say thank you for rocking this event because music really is sometimes the heartbeat of like a lot of things that we got going on, especially when it's like things where it's a lot of people don't know each other. It's like moving parts.
Emotion.
Right, keep the emotion in. Because then everybody relate. Like you have a tongue out. After one song come away, everybody tongue out. You know what I'm saying? So I went over there and gave you your flowers. I said, you did your damn thing. So, and then from there, kind of far, what's so funny, we went down the street to stop at a friend's party at a bar, and he just had to spin in and stop it. And that was that. And then we exchanged numbers. We talked about our platforms and that and this. So that's what I call history in the making. That's how you network. Don't be scared to network with people. Tell me y'all.
I've been using all the same words that you just said right there in every conversation that we had in the last 2 days. It's just crazy.
That's crazy. That's energy, honey. It's learning.
It's
It's learning. So this gentleman's gonna introduce himself, y'all. You go ahead and tell him what you got, what you want them to know, all that good stuff.
So I go by Dope Moments. I'm a published photographer. So I do a lot of media. Like you said, you met me doing DJing. I've been DJing probably since I was 11.
Wow.
And then what even spiraled that circumstance is my grandfather is he was the radio DJ for Cleveland when it was like for lovers only.
Ooh, you better shut up.
And like late night music.
Yeah.
He was the DJ playing that.
And sexy shit.
That's I'm supposed to be the big guy.
And he went by Midnight Cowboys.
Really?
Okay.
Wait a minute. Why don't now that makes sense?
Yeah.
So
You're right. Don't decide
Yeah.
So then I kind of like just continued the legacy of media. But when I brought it to his attention, like the way I split the media, he wasn't really with it. And shit, it is what it is. So I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? But then I spiraled into a whole new level of you know what I'm saying, attributes that she thought was
No, she don't have a
No, but it spiraled into a whole new level of thinking, you know what I mean? And so now we got the Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk podcast. And it's just blowing shit out the water, you know what I mean? The things we talk about, the conversations, it's literally like a conversation that you're like, damn, I'm glad I walked into this room because I'd have never learned this, found this out. And then now what we spiraled into is people. So there's so many people, such as yourself, that people want to know about, and you'll be like, damn, I'm such a fan of this person now because of what I heard or seen from this person. So I instantly was like, our world is it, you know. And I literally could see the Midnight Cowboys podcast in different generations going on literally forever because let somebody else do it the same way we did it, you know what I mean, who got a bigger platform, you know, just taking that type of wave or is on TV. But I literally see this type of thing. Now you see people creating games, like card games. Like the same thing that we've been
chopping it up and talking about.
Like even the podcast world now ain't nothing what it was 4 years ago, and I still have the same vision that I had then. So it's just gracious to see people moving up, because I'm not one to be like, oh, because they doing it and I'm doing it now. Do it. Let's get it. Let's all win.
Everybody to eat.
Yeah, I want to see this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's more entertainment for us. And I literally, you know what I'm saying, that's the roller coaster that I'm on. I'm a man of many hats, like you said, and but the media is really, I love this shit. I love editing. I love music.
That's crazy.
And what I really love is the fact that you can hear some of the other people's opinions. Like, damn, you like that song too? Yeah, you know all the words. You know what I mean? Like just the vibe of everything, you know. And I think, like I said, I got that from my grandfather because he was the dude that was, you would come to him with a playlist, and he would make you a tape. Remember back in the day we was
the tapes. We just talked about that last time. We got somebody such the pizza in because
remember you used to put the tissue at the top and record over.
Oh yeah, so it don't stop. I'll be taping the thing on radio station.
When would you record the radio at night?
At night, that was the best music. And Saturdays when hip hop was running. You were like, I ain't going out. I'm about to stay in the house at 7. Just so I can a tape. Make you a tape.
Don't let me find some gospel on the court.
Right. Which tape is empty?
You took the sermons.
That's crazy.
I take an eraser and erase those little white words off of just real hard. Saturday, media has been my passion my entire life.
That's what's up.
And I'm glad that I'm able to, you know, put it on other people. You know what I mean? Like
that's
like, no, nigga, you like music a little bit harder. You gotta go into media. Don't just sit there and just think that you know players, you know the songs. You know, no, nigga, jump into this media way because your opinion matters. You don't even know.
Right. I get that. That's dope. That's dope.
But yeah, dope moments. I create the dope moments.
I love that. I love that.
That's it.
So, as you guys heard, I mean, this is why I like these types of conversations, because I always call it his story, her story. You know what I'm saying? We get a chance to be the realest part of us. I love my audience. I didn't share some of the ratchet to the most righteous stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I love to have guests that's transparent and love to like you said, this media world. Sometimes you gonna grab a fan that you never even knew was a fan. I swear, y'all, from y'all show, I kid you not. I've had so many people, and you know, as I was in the spectrum of looking out, I didn't see every human that was in there, but I got so many people. You was at that sex talk show. I was there, and I swang through it. I was sitting there. Oh, that was such a good time. And when they gonna do that again? When you? I mean, I'm telling you, I get a lot of. I probably said I had probably about 8 people. And I'm talking about I'm looking ratchet at the gas station.
Exclusively.
At a fast food place. I was saying some love.
We got spread.
I love that.
Exclusively, the show gonna drop and it's gonna be even bigger.
See, that's what I'm excited about. We're going to get into that. I can't wait.
Oh my God.
That's when you do emotion, honey, y'all. Don't DM me up. No, DM me. Yeah, you want. Talk to me. Talk to me. I can take on a few more DMs. I'm good with that. But no, I had an amazing time. We're going to get into that, though. But what I want to ask y'all, so if my audience, if y'all haven't listened, they have a great, or I shouldn't say radio show, I'm a radio show. They have a podcast called the Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk. I was honored to be a guest. I believe it was on the middle or end of April. Where it was no host bar. It was a dope moment. But before we even get into that moment, because I was so excited for it, believe it or not, y'all, I don't get asked a lot of invites to different shows. I know. Even though I know and I but I get it. I mean, I know whatever. I really honestly don't care. I got my own damn show. I ain't never got anybody to work. But no, invite me. Trust me, I'll come.
Always say
I'm not playing y'all.
create another.
A lot of times we always create another. Like they can't. They feel like they don't know how.
Open invite. Just ask me.
They don't know how.
If my time match up, because he asked me a while. We actually, I thought we were talking about it for a while, and it just the date had to line up because y'all had a lot going on too. I think you were ending a season because you had you was like I'm ending this season, and then what I do know is this man.
All that means is we started another season. You know what I'm saying?
At first, his idea was he wanted me to close y'all last season. But
Brett needed a break. He needed a break.
And that's cool because listen, this is not scripted, y'all. Like my life is not scripted all the time. I try to plan. I try to be intentional. I'm trying, but a lot of times, like I always say, life be life in you. Yeah, that's what the hell be happening.
Thing be thing.
That's a whole different thing.
That life be life.
It gets you, honey. It creeps up on you when it happens. You just gotta take it by the draws. I mean,
by the jaws of the draws.
No.
Hey, listen.
And make it do what it do.
We are the Midnight Cowboys.
Right. So I want to know, anybody can jump in. As a matter of fact, no, I'm gonna be intentional. Boo.
Yo.
How did you get connected? No, I need to start. I'm gonna start with though. So how did Midnight Cowboys come about? How did the birth of this even start?
So as I'm going through my life, and like I said, I do photography, so I do media. I deal with cameras on a regular. I had got to the point where, because I get booked a lot of times for photography, like literally.
I need some headshots.
So I be getting booked like out of state, everything. You know what I'm saying? She fucked me up. No, so I be like real talk. I be mad booked. So it got to a point where I was like, I need to produce something that will keep me in one place.
I like that. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like basically like write my own movie. And then that movie will continue, like write my own Bernie Mac show. You know what I mean? And then it'll continue to have some and some heart, my own market. And then also now I was like, podcast is it because it's kind of like we always watch talk shows. And then I got to looking like, man, quote unquote, people always said I'm a handsome guy, whatever the case may be. And I just took that, I freaked it. I don't have your own time, baby. You feel me? I turned my sex life into reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A reality show. And to the point where I started just using my own examples as the show. So my intentions was never to be on the show. My intentions was to create the show and produce the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like literally write the script and have other people do it.
Okay.
So therefore,
so you was gonna have it scripted. Your first idea was scripted out.
In some form, it is scripted because you
particularly in the summer. He seen you, but he don't play when you come out and visit with him.
We rehearsing what we gonna talk about. So when we come in, it's only droppers. Like I know to play the slow music. I know to give her wine.
Right.
I know that she smoked. You feel me? So we come in with those intentions and we put the play down. So like I said, for the first season, I was the host, and I had to be behind the camera as well. But it got difficult because I knew that wasn't what I wanted to do.
Right.
So I basically developed the show, and then as we're going, we're evolving the show. Okay. You know what I mean? So we evolved it to a point.
What year was that when this came to birth?
Maybe like 19. You know what I'm saying? 18, 19 is when we kind of started, and then
2019.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even before COVID, like you said, before COVID. So when COVID,
you came in like a really great point.
Yeah. I was.
People was definitely something to watch and listen to.
There you go. So it was literally
COVID was changing.
Yeah, and it really embraced the lifestyle because it lets you know like nigga, slow down. You know what I mean? Don't think that you gotta have 100 and some episodes. You gotta have exclusive
content, right.
Exclusive content. So therefore it lasts forever.
I like that.
So the intention. So even if you look at some of the shows, you can look at a show that came up 4 years ago, and your thing came out yesterday. Because what we do
I
is,
just talked to an artist about that. That's dope. Go ahead.
you know what I mean, like Jay-Z music. You can listen to that shit
It's like
forever.
they didn't.
It's timeless. You know what I mean? And I don't want to keep referencing other things, but like I said, if you develop like that, it'll last forever. And therefore, it'll be exclusive. You could drop 10 shows a year. You know what I mean? You ain't got to drop like a lot of podcasts. They'll do a show every week.
Right.
You know what I mean? Damn, and there were 300-400 episodes. But then you be like, damn, you got so many. What makes
What's what?
Yeah,
Which one? Which
what makes, you know what I'm saying, Rick Ross better than Jay-Z's episode, you know what I mean? You know, all you basing it off of is that person. But
right.
But if you got exclusive shows, you're like, I'm about to watch all 10.
Oh yeah, people dip into it.
I'm about to watch all 10. I can't put this shit down. And we got fans all over the country, and maybe even out the country now, but all over the country, and it's just been magical for us to just connect. Like, you know what I mean? It's dope, and it's gonna go even further. Even like we're supposed to go to Vegas for Halloween.
Oh,
right?
what?
You feel me? Yeah, we might even do it if we didn't get that blood. We just gonna go do it our damn selves. But things like that.
Scream 6.
Not the screaming
Hey, whatever it is.
Yeah, no doubt. But you know, yeah. I'm about to spend that shit right. I was kind of going, but
Yeah, it's good. So y'all started around 2009. So you said for the first season you were the host.
I was the host.
So how did you get blessed with all these other shows that came on and
honestly, man, you feel me?
This dude.
Yeah, I gotta say, these two, I honestly probably been genuine because you know what I'm saying. We solid friends, so that's really a bigger development of it because we've been going through people like John Morant, you know, get your ass out of here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You on some bullshit, right? You know what I'm saying?
it happens.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, damn, so you really bring a guy in here? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So some of that, but yeah, no, it took off, man.
Yeah, me, I
And believe it or not, both of these they are totally producers. You know what I mean? They call themselves houses, but without them, we would not be where we at today.
It takes a team. That's what I do know.
Yeah.
And your visions ain't gotta be exactly the same, but they gotta be aligned somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. How you get yourself into this mess? Listen, I don't think mess is a bad word. Mess is sometimes a good thing. Good thing.
Bottom line,
That's better.
I got retired and I had time on my hands.
Okay.
And I felt like I needed to do something that I was attached and cool to. And it just so happens that me and Dope Mona said we got a mutual friend from totally different spectrums. We didn't know each other at all.
Okay.
But we have this mutual friend. And based off of this mutual friend's synopsis of us both, she told him, hey, I got somebody you need to meet. You know, and she told me, hey, I got somebody you need to meet. I think y'all would be good for each other. And then when we met, it was almost like, and we met on the most chillest, coolest of circumstances that I think we were both comfortable in. You know, and so we got to really chop it. I learned a little about him, he learned a little about me. The rest is kind of history. We've been kind of learning from each other ever since. You know what I'm saying? And stuff.
So from 2000.
And he called me Big Bro, and I just like kind of shout that shit off sometimes. So I be like, man, what
How long was
2020? That was
2020.
right.
So it's about roughly about a year or so while you was already in rotation doing your thing. He came along and popped on. So we know what year it is because they say rocking. That says a lot about this relationship.
3 years.
That says a lot about this relationship. Because Lord knows, sometimes in business, when you got business, personal, and I don't know, even like I'll say outside of shit, it don't always make sense. But if you can make magic, you know, everything ain't so sensible. So y'all been making magic. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. And hey, shout out to good people that know how to connect people because that's so important. Don't be afraid of that, people out there. Don't be
Shout out
afraid.
to homegirl that brought them together.
Yeah.
Sometimes I call those match made in heaven.
Don't be stingy with your
Don't be stingy with your plugs and your network.
For real.
Damn it.
You never know. You never know.
Now, how did this badass Randy drop into the scene, huh?
I think it was genuine. I've been knowing that woman since like 2015.
Okay.
He was my flyer guy, my photographer for
Makes sense.
cabarets and parties and stuff like that. And we just kept in touch over the years. And he started sending me messages like, "Hey, come check out my podcast. Come check out my podcast." But my schedule is crazy. My daughter dances, so like 5 days a week I'm running around the city. I finally got a chance to go, and that was I think that was at the end of 21. Yeah, it was Thanksgiving time, 21. I met them at the one show, and after the show, he was like, "What you think?" And I was like, "This ain't gonna work. You need this."
Come on, get some flavor. No, that's facts. You need some female flavor for sure.
I mean, like,
She talking about sex.
it just, you know, I'm a firm believer in a quality product. You know what I mean? And it was a great idea, but it just needed a little bit of corporate American customer service tweaking, like,
come on,
just making things official, like with the paperwork and, you know, timeliness and, you know, things of that nature, because I have no time to waste. And then
facts.
He started out like, be my personal assistant, and I'm like, man, I don't got time to take care of myself, let alone somebody else. And I did rock that for a little while, and one night we had like 4 people lined up to do the show, and none of them showed up.
Ooh.
And we was like, what we about to do? And he was like, mic up, everybody mic up.
I know that's right.
You gonna talk.
And if I do say so myself, I killed it.
Come on, honey.
I'm not playing. It's like, I got somebody you wanna interview them.
Right.
In the game, coach.
I know that's right.
And we've been rocking ever since.
That's what's up,
Yeah.
honey. I love that. I love that team effort, team environment. Nothing is accomplished by yourself. I don't give a damn what it is in life. Nothing. Nothing. And if anybody can tell me something, you a lie. You can't have an orgasm by yourself. You need some of them fingers. Somebody might need a bullet.
Little assistance.
You might need a movie. A thought. You might need a thought. You need something.
Motivation.
Another individual.
Personally.
Preferably.
A reason why.
A reason why. I love it. So listen, I can tell I love y'all vibe. It actually is fluid. That's what I noticed that night. I'm like, oh, this is because I didn't understand or know. You know, sometimes when you're used to your element, your environment, you don't. I never go into nowhere with expectations of what I want. I couldn't wait to see what you guys had for the process for me for the whole evening. I thought that was dope. And when I had a chance to get in there and see how y'all really operated, like I've never seen a setup like that. So let me kind of give you an idea. Maybe they might want to explain, but I'm gonna say it from my perspective. So when I got in there, they turned, they're like, hey, you know, treat everybody with love.
No, you gotta say that part first.
You came in sexy like that.
It was sexy.
And it was
Y'all,
sexy.
so this particular show aired at the Paragon Social, y'all. And the Paragon Social, I love Paragon. I do. And I actually know the owners. It's a beautiful environment, the way they came in there and redesigned it. It's so dope. Y'all get in there, step in there, have a drink or two. It's dope. They got great food and all that stuff, right? Great service. So they got it set up so pretty. It was like, oh, it's sexy. It's a nice lighting, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then my whole thought was, okay, I'm going on a sex talk show. I can't come in jeans and just look at, you know, ordinary. And it's very rare I do step out and look ordinary. But I'm like, okay, let me come in sexy. But it matched the whole vibe. It matched the whole setup. It matched the whole flavor. But this is what got me. The setup of their guests. I had no clue it was going to be like that. To switch out. So she started off, she had some dope guests. It was a couple, one young lady, honey, her tongue was all the way down her neck. Oh my God. I remember this.
She said, this is the spot.
I said, oh wow. This is what we're doing. But the science of their show, and not everybody jump on the panel or the stage at one time, they switch out. So it's like, okay, we got a little shorter set, then we got like a main guest, which I was blessed. I feel like, I thank y'all for making me have a little more, you know, considering me, I don't know how y'all call it, or the title. Stop it.
Exclusive.
They're more of their exclusive guests that evening. but they had a few other guests, and they had a few other hosts that host a couple other guests afterwards. And I thought that was so dope how y'all had that set up. Because actually it doesn't get stagnant. You know what I'm saying? And beyond stagnant, it doesn't get like everybody's talking amongst each other or beyond each other or through each other, trying to talk over each other. So it was dope how y'all did that. And I've never seen that before.
Like Voltron, we 5, 4, 3 individuals all combined into
Right, and we all connect. Y'all good.
in our
It
own
was
way.
dope. I love that. But what's also so dope, right? So, you know, I run a live radio show. We're heard around the country, around the world. Actually, we got people tuning in. I'm blessed to have followers. My boss lady always tell me, "Stacey, people looking for your show." I'm like, okay, let me get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? So, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love the live stream. I'm all for it. But I do like how y'all take your show and you break it down to a for real finesse. So you know what I'm saying? My show, I told y'all I was on my show like in April. Y'all see it. Well, some of y'all don't see it. But they take their time with it, edit it, because again, they explain about quality. How they don't want like 50 shows out. I'd rather have a good 5, 10, 15 than 50, 55, 75. So I get that now. Now I understand why though.
A good time, but
Home runs.
also a long time.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Yeah, we're going for the long ball.
I see that.
Every time.
I see that.
Yeah, big stick.
Our plan is to move
Big stick this shit.
I love that. I love
Every
that.
time.
So they were fluid how they moved it. That was the most. I was impressed by a few things even before I got there. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, please continue.
Thank you. I got
time.
He sent me a questionnaire. I'm like, well, damn. I'm like, I like that. Now that you said you brought the clerical part of it in, I can see that being a.
Brandy got the foreplay up.
It makes the conversation flow.
It does.
When you know a little bit, when you give, when your guest gives you just a few tidbits, you don't have to go into detail.
Right.
You can just say, what your preferences are sexually, certain things like that, and then I'll know what to ask you. I won't ask you, if you're bisexual, if you already told me that you like girls.
I ain't gotta bring it up. So you got girls' voice. I'm like, I just told you. No, but my questionnaire that you sent me, it made sense. Like it gave me a breakdown of, and then I liked it because it made me dig into some like, oh shit. Mom is like, okay, well, and also what I truly believe about you guys is that you really are selective about your guests. You want guests to be transparent. You want guests to be open. You always gonna have people that's, I'm not shy. I ain't never been shy, but you're going to have those people that's not used to being in front of a camera. That will, because homegirl that's as calm as she was with her poetry and her sexuality and her stories and her dominatrix and her tone. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, she was impressive. But she was a young, but she had a beautiful presence, but she was still had like I'm so nervous, you know what I'm saying? But I get that, but you don't want everybody always the same, you know what I'm saying? You want different level type people. You bring a different experience to your experience. So I like the fact, but to have that information, like you said, the information you already had from her, you knew what direction to go. You knew what bears to poke. You knew how to pull away. You knew how to be silly. You knew how to step in when she was really nervous, and you got that nervousness off of her because she's like, no. So you was like, girl, and it's something you directed something quick. You know what I'm saying? That's just like to make it awkward. Which made her more relaxed.
You never want your guests to feel awkward.
Pressure, right?
About sex. You want to make them feel as comfortable as possible from jump.
Yeah.
Because the more comfortable they are in the situation, the more open they will be. And I mean, we're talking
and
about
then the show is going to be dope.
Exactly.
The show is going to be dope.
And shout out to Chrissy Ball, because she's the one who did that interview. That's right.
Yeah. That's right. She
had,
honey, she had these boots from heaven on. I got a picture. She had her leg on my back or something, like, you know what I'm saying? You was a real cute dancer. What was she, the girl, she was real small skirt on? I thought she was so cute. She was dope. I had fun with her. I like that, to be able to interact with the people that was running. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I had a ball that night, honey. I'm like, oh shit. There's a little lit over here, huh? So we not.
Oh, we got a lot of interesting, beautiful people here right
The facts. Now, like, y'all got real people. Y'all ain't just searching for like the sex gods and the.
We got to talk to the people that are the people that's here.
Right.
People that's in the present, in the now.
Right.
You know, in the world. You know what I'm saying? And we want to dig deep. We want to uncover certain things. We want to.
I like
We
it.
want to spread it up top so we already know what
It didn't feel perverted. You know what I'm saying? It didn't. That's what I like about it too. It didn't feel like, oh, y'all just all about the sex shit. No, it's like kind of like, what's your experiences like around sex? One question you asked me on the rodeo roundup, and listen, and I heard it. Come on, shout out to Stacey. Let's go. Shout out to you. So the one question you asked me, and I went back and thought about it. You said, what would your
younger self?
Myself now, I'll go back and tell, I think you said about 25-year-old self, one of my younger self, one of them ages, I don't know if he said specifically the age, but I know it was my younger self. You know how you gotta like really dig into yourself to answer that question?
You had a lot to say, huh? You had a lot to say.
Well, I could have had a lot to say, but I don't really round it up. That's how. Don't get stuck with that nigga. I'm sorry, ninja. I'm not supposed to say the N-word. Sorry, y'all.
Ninja, I heard you. You said ninja.
Bad hostess. Sorry. But don't get stuck with that guy, too. That's what I should have said, but that wasn't my answer.
Right.
But I thought that was a dope question. Like, that's, because I ask that sometimes. I've done panels of all men, all women. Sometimes that's my question, because that's a serious thing, you know. That goes to show transparency of, like, what did you learn? It ain't even about the younger person. Where you at right now?
Humility.
Where you at? Like how would you really go back and say, you did this, A, B, and C, don't do that?
Yeah.
Or A, B, and C, do this, you know?
It's a humble check.
Yeah, I love the show. It was great. Man, we got a picture. We didn't mean to take a picture together. This so dang cute. Like, we was photo. I'm like, but it would look like we were taking a picture together. Because this was like, you gotta send me the picture. I'm gonna see you, but it's so cute. So cute. But I really do appreciate you guys' show. I see the direction. I see the vision. I see where it's going and where it's going to go. That Vegas thing, honey, will pop off so bananas. What's wrong, Halloween?
Yeah. So while
everybody go
while we on your show, we would like to invite you to come to an event with us.
Say less.
We'll talk the details, but we'll give you an opportunity to collab and maybe be a host. So therefore, you can dig deep into some of the guests. You know what I mean? We have a larger panel, and
that's what's up.
You know what I mean? Get your point of view on some of the situations.
Oh, I would love that. Y'all just say the word. I'm there. And speaking on that, because
we're going Fox hunting.
Let's get it.
We're going Fox hunting.
Let's go.
Well, you gotta remember, it's gonna be explicit.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. That part. Hey, 2 net pops in a squad. Okay. She's in
all the way.
That part.
But I'm gonna tell y'all, I need y'all to be a part of the event I got coming up next month.
Okay.
Now I'm still putting all the mechanics together, but I know at one point I want certain entities to come in and take advantage. You know, if you're doing some taping of your own show, if you want to. So I'm gonna have a BBW bikini car wash.
Oh,
yeah, it's going down. Now, and let me clarify this. I'm looking for a I'm gonna call it a clean team. I'm looking for a clean team. Now, let me say this. My disclosure is, you don't just have to be a BBW. I am the BBW. That's why I call it the BBW bikini car wash, because I will be in a bikini that day. And it is my car wash. I'm the event creator. So I'm looking for any confident, loving, dope, non-judgmental,
bring that turtle.
confident. I want women that exude femininity, exude power, exude love. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need on the clean team. And I need some workers, because we really gotta clean our job. Now I ain't saying we gotta like break our backs, but we gonna clean some cars for real. You know what I'm saying? People gonna pay us money, they gonna at least wanna see you shine for a day.
Bend your back at least.
We're gonna risk a tire wet and all that.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to see you bend your back and I wash cars.
See,
But
we
you gotta
need some
take
help.
me out to eat.
I want to see
I can do that.
I want to see water.
But listen, I need to advertise some jobs too, because y'all want women to come out and get their car You know what I'm saying? And let me be clear.
Purples.
These
I
proceeds
wanna see
are
purples
going
all over the place.
to charity.
Okay.
And it's going to the charity that I am building before these young ladies have to get back to school.
God bless.
A big passion of mine, really is like my main passion will be for the rest of this year, is me and my homegirl. She actually came with me that night. She was with my homegirl.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a production team called No Limits with Reese. She's producing we're producing the car wash, but it is under Welcome to the BBW Show umbrella.
We see though.
But our thing is we're going to put on a self-love, self-care camp before the end of the summer. But my goal is to build my organization, which is going to be called The Real BBW, which is the Real Beauty Beyond Weight. I want to take young women from 8 to 18 and help mold a lot about them. Whether they're interested in doing hair or being a mechanic, whether they're interested in I want to teach them about undergarments, the right clothes, the right bras to wear, the right panties to wear. You know, so it's going to be a lot of stuff. It's going to take a village. It's going to take a village of people that I know because I'm not listen, I can't teach them everything because I'm not supposed to. I can't teach them. I'm not the best person to teach them about money. No, I'm going to find out finance coaches in there. You know what I mean? I'm not the best teacher. I definitely can't teach you how to fix no damn car. You know what I'm saying? So I want to dig into these women.
You with the pop out.
I'm gonna teach them about confidence. I think that's my biggest
Beauty and confidence.
Absolutely.
That's what's up.
About taking care of your body. Why does your woman know what their hygiene is supposed to be on? They don't even know what these sexual affairs what to do, and they ain't even supposed to have sex. You know, I want to help these young women, and we want to spin off to young men too. So, but really, my goal is to. So that's what those proceeds are going to, because people thinking like, oh, that's why I say I need confident women. Women understand the direction we're going in. And let's bless these young women. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, we got BBW. And so it's scheduled now. I finally locked down. I won't say exactly where, but this week I will go into the actual car wash who blessed me and said we can have it there. It's a dope car wash.
That is water bill paid.
Hello.
What's the date?
July 30th.
July 30th.
July 30th.
Nice day.
I will, after I go this week to the gentleman to the car wash and get him on camera and we do like kind of a little promo, then I'll have to put out a flyer about I need a clean team. That's gonna be my next thing. So I gotta do a clean team. So that's it. So enough about me, but that's what I would say. This my next event coming up. I would love for you guys to really, really, really get involved in.
So let me know how I can assist.
Yes, ma'am. If you ready to put on a bikini, you can pick up a sponge and a bikini. Oh.
I'm not, but I will clean. I'll maybe have some boy
and
shorts.
let me say this. I'm gonna say, and let me be very clear. You don't have to just wear a bikini. But I will put on a bikini because I know a lot of people are saying they have on a bikini.
If I was built like a brick shit house, I would.
I'm like shit. I don't know about brick shit. And we might say shit brick. I think most of
everything you wear, like your thickness is right, like.
It's a bit, honey, when it's in 3Ds, we don't see it without no pants on. It's different. Honey, we got bumps and bruises up here, but I love them though. I take all that. Just put the seatbelt on when you messing with me.
Go for a ride.
He said, put your right, I need just this hand. I'm sitting here, this hand in there. No, this hand in there. I had one of the microphones I had in my hand.
I want you to slide it between your tits.
Yes, you did. I think she
I
did.
mean,
I did. He said, touch. I said,
No, he said, grab your pussy.
no, I mean, the promise on the pussy.
put the microphone on.
Tell me though.
Yeah. Do you swear?
Yes.
Solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help your pussy fall off.
I said,
or
shit.
your dick, depending on.
Oh, who's on front of you?
Yeah.
Not you.
Y'all know we need this girl, so you weren't lying at all. I thought that was dope. So that's how they kicked off. I said, oh, we about to get into some shit.
Now we can get comfortable. After that, once we get that answer, we know where to go.
Now we're going.
We know where to go.
Now we go.
If it's bullshit and bubblegum, okay, whatever. But, you know, if it's straight up, you know, no chaser, we going in.
Yeah, see, that's the dope
You know what I'm
part.
saying? We going in ready.
That's the dope part about our podcast because we grown.
On all levels. You got all genres here. That's the beauty in it. You got all genres here. And so we're all open to not only what's new, but also what's understood.
Damn straight about that.
So, and that's not always easy to mesh.
Yeah, it ain't always.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not always
But we
And
got
a student
to-
always means agreed. It's it's your truth. That's what I like about it. You making people live in their truth. And my thing is, don't step to your stage unless they're gonna live in their truth.
Hey, that's a testament to what you said earlier when you said you was impressed by how we had different pitchers thrown in the game. You know, different pitchers thrown in the game.
I love that.
But that's because we have various levels of wisdom.
Preach.
Yeah, everybody got their own level.
We got Buddhists. I mean, not to put everybody's business, but he's in his 50s. I'm in my 40s. B's in his 30s.
It's only 45, baby.
I know me too, baby. He's on
So it's very little you can tell us, but it's also very little you can't tell us.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So
And listen, I'm always up to learning something new, honey. I am. I like to hear people's experiences and where they come from, what they got going on. Shit, the hell.
you know,
And
we're all different, and we're all different, similar people. Even
We different, similar
you
people.
know,
You
we're all
know, that's
different,
good
right?
shit.
We're different versions of
Yeah.
right, we're different versions of similarity. You know what I'm saying, and stuff, and so we found a way to bring people in that's willing to share their similarity and their indifference.
And subject, like you said, as being adults, that we all have experience. I don't care how basic or how foolish your sex been. Everybody has sex, you know what I'm saying?
You know how hard it is to talk about sex and encounters and your feelings about sex? I mean, that's usually
Yeah, so you
usually
have
in
that.
parody. It's usually in parody or in
Or it looks like it's cliche wrong, but you guys
it gotta be
people
super
say-
good or just a funny anecdote.
right.
But we get into that middle ground.
Y'all give people a platform to openly speak about their experiences without judgment.
Yeah.
That's what's real key.
Real key.
It's no judgment. It's no like, oh, you can't say that, don't do that. That couldn't be true. You know, shit like that. You know what I mean? So I love it.
And
So-
then, just to add that, like I said, that was one of the more genuine reasons that I was like, oh yeah, I'm locked and loaded with these guys right here. Because of their experiences, their ages. It was like,
Oh yeah.
she ain't no...
Bougie, I can't talk.
She ain't no Tommy C. She ain't no C.
I've been trying to watch my mother.
She ain't no C.
I'm something else. But she know, yeah. But
That's a good thing.
and then,
I like to say that.
basically just they have their experiences in their role. And I have my experiences in my role. And that's what really plugged us together. And I'm pretty sure that throughout this roller coaster and road, we will add more players to it
Yeah.
with their experiences, such as Chrissy Ball, you know what I mean, and so on and so forth. But they gotta be right.
Yeah, they gotta fit.
They gotta
They
be
gotta
right.
fit the outfit, baby.
Yeah,
Can't be too tight.
Because at this point in our roller coaster, I really feel like we win the championships because we're making quality work. Like the episode with you, that shit gonna be platinum.
Wait,
Guaranteed.
Grand Slam.
It's gonna be platinum.
I'm ready for my coat up.
No, I know that's right.
Yeah.
We had the bases loaded that whole night and we hit Grand Slam.
It was dope. It's beautiful.
Real shame.
I can't wait to. He sent me a little snippet. I'm like, oh god. I mean, even how y'all like how it started off. I'm like, am I at the movies? I want to see that. My whole mind, I'm like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, you know what's crazy? You said that twice. She said that twice, and I'm like, what is she talking about? It come on like the movie.
It come in like,
I'm sewing them on. I'm like, what is she talking about? And you ain't even know that. You ain't even know that, and you was sitting there like that. You like, what the fuck is this?
no, I was like, is this
To
a
the
movie?
point, you like, I'm about to share this 10 times.
And I had, listen, I've been held back.
Yeah, don't share it yet because
I'm not. I understood. I understood the assignment.
I normally don't do that. That's why I told you.
But I was so happy you did because I was cracking up like, holy shit, this
You
is
should have
really
sent
great.
her NDA, man.
It was really great.
Yeah, we gotta work on that. NDA.
I love it. Oh yeah,
We
that's
should have
so
sent you.
good.
I guess we should have sent you an NDA.
That's okay. I understand the process. I did
She
not.
understand that, son. I appreciate that too. I definitely appreciate that because, like
I
I said,
get it.
we are about quality work.
Absolutely. Listen, it is. I get it because I see where we at in this time, and like I said, life be life, and we doing things, we moving around, we adult, we still adult, we still got shit to do. You still got to take back the dance every day.
Yes, every day.
I still got 3-year-old to pick up that I ain't push out my coochie.
Oh, no.
Shout out to my nephew. That's a whole other life. I mean, I still got things to do. You know, I'm still building. I'm still trying to build content on my side, my brand, loving my home. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. It's a lot in our lives. So I respect the game, and I'm kind of new to all this. All I knew is that I wanted to do something like this. I just kind of went head first, and now, but I'm so blessed learning. Meeting people like yourself, who you've always known me. You knew media from when media really wasn't called media at all. The hell, it was.
You were meant to be here.
We was rewinding tapes, trying to record shit. I mean, he understood the power in it. He understood the importance of it, especially to our culture, y'all. Y'all got to think about it. Like these.
Who knew that we would be ambassadors of the culture?
For real, and that.
This ain't even my lane. I don't even know how I got here.
But you here.
Hey, I'm here.
I never wanted the money. I didn't want to be a target for the feds, so I just never wanted the money. You know, and look, I'm talking this shit though.
Right, talking your shit though. That's what
I'm talking about.
But look at what we're doing. That's why I said we can be so influential for those that's coming up beyond us, you know. And I love the fact that we're able to do it. We actually have an avenue to do it. I don't take people drop $1 million on me for starting my brand. No, I'm starting my own brand with $9.99 LLC. I'm dropping them and do something with it. That's how I started.
Manifested.
But then I just knew I always wanted to I've always been a talker, so. But I got blessed to be a co-host on somebody's show. But I always wanted to do Welcome to the BBW Show. I had that in my head years ago.
Right.
So, and then, like I said, Welcome to the BBW Show is never just about me. It really, really is welcome to my life. Welcome to who I'm blessed to be amongst. Welcome to where I'm going today. Welcome to my learning lesson. Welcome to my pains sometimes. Welcome to my manifestation. Welcome to my punishments. It's Stacey. So if I can get anything or anyone a part of my life and I have a moment to do so, that's what Welcome to the BBW Show is about. Right. So it's so again.
Good time. Well, I can't wait for part 2.
Right. So listen, because
it just sounds like you stroked us so good. Hey, how you feel? Are you relaxed? You feel relaxed? I'm so relaxed right now. How you feel?
No,
It's like a home. He's like relaxed right now. I feel like I'm just ready for part 2.
This is what happened when you have I said a home environment is a place of peace, is a place of comfort, is a place of protection too. And I gotta get accolades to my home. Miss Decisive, honey, this is what she's helped create for not just me, but we have quite a few shows on this platform. Quite a few.
On No Static Radio.
On No Static, what's like 16?
17 next month.
And counting, baby. So,
No Static Radio.
And this is a station that runs all day, every day. They'll hear me somewhere. They'll just hear the radio station playing the music. It's bananas. And then Decisive gets set up. We have a whole, sometimes have a production back there. I mean, it's crazy. You can do a damn photo shooting here. It's all types of business that's jumping off in here. So this environment's crazy.
You talking contracts?
I like that landscape. Hey, I'm like, ooh, that's a nice landscape.
That's the woman to talk to, and we always say she's always for growth. She's always for support. She's real. She's for people. That's all. And she's always nurturing me. She's always loved me. She called me the plus size Barbie.
You should do something with that.
Yeah. Listen, you know what? At one point, I thought I would, y'all. I really thought I would. I really want to help others coming up and do something with me. It's not so even much about me. I'm too.
That's how I am, but you gotta make an example sometimes for people.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Because some people are, like you said, you're not getting asked to be on other people's shows, but because they feel like their show isn't big as yours.
I don't know. I think so.
No, yeah, that's how. What the hell? I know so. I produce people's shows.
So now I'm actually getting invited to things out of town, which I saw. Listen, as much as I love the land,
I wonder why.
As much as I love the land, y'all. But I get it, and trust me, I'm about to embark on all of that.
But you know what? Sometimes your platform is only in a room. So sometimes, like these, like, so I learn every day. So sometimes, long story short, you're a diamond, but you're not gonna shine in the cave. So therefore, you gotta take that same diamond to another room. And I'm not fucking
You better preach, honey.
You know what I'm saying? So
Go
sometimes.
get your luminescence, baby.
Yeah.
Go get your luminescence.
You know what I'm talking about?
Get
Get your shine.
So not even to take it like, hey, you need to go to Atlanta or LA or New York. More so saying like, maybe you need to do what we did and make your show one day a live show, so then the world could see you when you don't see you. The people around you may not be seeing you. You like, damn, why they not seeing me in Cleveland Heights? Maybe they'll see me in Shaker. You know, do that. So what we do is we take our show to what we call as residencies. So we move it from one part of the city to another part of the city.
But they
So,
not natural. I be outside. I do.
Yeah.
Yes, she do.
Yeah. So like when we did the show at Paragon, out in Maple, that was our first time doing it there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, look at that.
I swear I didn't know that.
But we have done Cleveland Heights. No, I'm sorry, we did shows in South Euclid.
I see some of the places y'all were at.
We did shows, all over our city. And our plan is to take this shit till it can't stop no more.
And let me shout out to Perry. Listen, the owner, he DM'd me like, was it last week? And something, because I just liked his post, because my homegirl do some of his decorations out there with the balloons.
Right.
And he's like, I remember you. Why don't you, we knew each other before that, but he's like, I remember you did that show.
Right.
And he's like, when they coming back? I'm like, I don't. Ask him.
Hold on.
Ask us.
He said, when y'all coming back? I'm like, well, that wasn't my show. I was a guest that night. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, that was a dope night.
So just to give a little secret of what we do is we literally sometimes put the sauce on people and put the ball in their court. You know what I mean?
That's
put
good
the ball in
shit.
their court.
You want it, let us know.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
And then this the pepper work that come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, this is what we tell them.
This is how we do it.
This is work for you? No.
Yeah. And that's really how you gotta get down. Yeah, hell no. And that's how you gotta get down. That's how you gotta get down because
I know where I've seen y'all at before. I know where. Now I know. Y'all was at Smoking Divas
No doubt.
on Euclid. But I did not get a chance to talk to y'all at all that night. But that was before you and I met.
Yeah, we done rocked about at least 3 shows.
That's where I remember y'all from. I
maybe
know it.
more.
Maybe more. I'm saying at least we done rocked at least
3.
But I was at y'all live show that night. I was sitting at the bar.
Oh yeah.
Me and Reese were sitting at the bar, chopping it up, eating, and we were talking about some other business, but we was engaged in y'all show. Yeah, I remember that.
Glad you came. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
We probably did.
And I came because Tiff kept shouting y'all out.
Oh yeah.
That's a cool that y'all.
Yeah, we did that.
We actually-
Shout out to Smoky D.
Yeah, Smoky
Absolutely.
Shout out to
Tiff, you a real one, baby. You know, I'm about to.
We're gonna go back and do an interview.
Y'all should do it now, especially Wise Warren.
Yeah,
They there. They
Oh, you
there.
know, shit, that's nothing but a thing.
Go back, go back there in their death.
It's nothing but a thing. We just gotta work the play. It's like
I know y'all gonna do y'all thing.
yeah, we just
I just joked in my head like that's the first time I see y'all say it. I'm like shit, okay.
Yeah, it's about time to get
Because I was doing a show and her welcome to the BBW Show. You be there on
Friday nights.
no, just the second Friday of every month. I did that for a year. I did something called a very young karaoke every Friday, every second Friday of the month. I did it for a whole year, and that I still get people now talking about. Well, when is karaoke night? I said, why you stop
So
watching
y'all just
other
did a
people?
simple karaoke night.
Well, it was so
very uncurious.
very young karaoke.
There was some other shit, like
So it's like my thing. I was one of the people that couldn't sing. Anita Bakers and Luther Vandross, you know. Shit, I want to see what you sound like in the shower with God. That's what I want.
Keep it real. Keep it real.
Is bring a whole
On the traveling circus.
bring your
I
show.
probably should have been at different places
No,
now.
I was gonna say bring yourself to a residency, you know what I mean, closer to this same platform, live.
That's what I did.
Live.
I did it every second Friday, and Tiff can tell you
But you're talking about people singing it, right?
that was that I thought because every Friday night Summer Divas was on karaoke.
Okay.
But I came in, we did it one time,
Right.
and she was so happy with the way it went. It was dope. And then she asked me like 2 months later, I said, can we make this a consistent thing? I said, well, no, we can't make it consistent every Friday. So my shows every Friday. I said, but we can do it once a month. And that's where we went from there. We did it for a year. And we had a ball, y'all. I met so many great people from that platform alone. I'm talking about we get in there and kick it.
And she got a lot of dope views too. You can check her out on the live tab on No Static Radio.
All my shows.
No Static Radio.
She done been to Houston.
Like, she don't been Swift.
Yeah,
I
she
tell
done
my show,
broadcast
I
live from Houston.
when she didn't tell you,
Where can we
I'm
find
always
it?
On the No Static Radio page, under
No
the
Static
live
Radio
tab.
page.
Yeah.
You can find all that hot
on what I posted on, like the actual description, everything like nostaticradio.net. Even if y'all dig into like our YouTube channel, if you go into Mixer, we're on Mixer, TuneIn.com, like all these shows are built on there.
Yeah.
But y'all, I'm telling y'all can see. I was in Houston interviewing these chicks from LA at their own like plus size company. So we sat down with me and then I aired, the girls in the bikinis, we kicking it, we had a ball. That's a whole other.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come back. We'll talk about that in part 2.
Yeah.
Tell us about your trip on part 2.
Yes, and then we're trying to plan a pool party. Me and some good friends trying to plan a pool party before the summer out. So
Let me know. I'm good on my tank top and my
Local?
shorts.
Is it local?
yeah, George Ford, George Ford.
Oh, absolutely. Cat Forbes. Gotcha.
They just remodeling their pool area, so they haven't given us a yeah or nay yet.
Hey, y'all get ready.
Out
Get
today.
ready for the BBW and the hot girl food party.
Let's go. It's gonna be bananas. Because it's gonna be a whole. When I say a movie, we're gonna make it a movie. It's gonna be the production gonna be. It's gonna be dumb.
He said, "Sweat my card, fam."
It's gonna be bananas. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a good time.
I heard that.
So that's I can't quite talk about that yet because Camp Force ain't giving us no answer yet.
Anybody out there with connects with Camp
They're remodeling their pool, but it should be done by now. But we'll see. So let's see. One thing else I want to talk about the show.
Okay.
That's my thing. I won't only talk about the show because you guys will see it soon. The set of the questions, they definitely have a direction. Thank God they do because it keeps you grounded on how you need to operate on the show. But they could never account for my answers. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's genuine.
that's
on you, right? That's it.
But what I love about it, they didn't miss a beat. They weren't like no. This is what makes good production. This is what makes a good team because y'all understand. Listen, whoever in front of me, I got to give them an aura, a vibe, to not only be themselves, but to actually give feedback where I was challenged a little bit. Boo, he was my interviewer. He caught me. He was sharp with it. You know what I'm saying? It was never like a dull moment. Like, I sound stupid. Like, oh gosh, no, it was always fun. And his sharpness was my sharpness. We came with that energy, and that was dope. But I see how. That's why I said I'm very impressed how y'all put that show together. How you put this together. I could see it going so much more. Now you tell me about Vegas, man. I see y'all should. Let's go to Houston. I say let's. I'm saying.
Let's do it. No, we hear you.
Like Houston would take y'all and I could point y'all into some directions of who to mess with.
We're gonna put that trigger. You're gonna be our tour guide. How about that?
That's okay. Around the world. And how many days we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Man, I see our show doing so much. Like, think about Christmas, all the little cute Christmas calls off as everybody walking around. I mean, it's so much to do. But again, it's about the quality of the show and what you built and how y'all keep building on it.
Right.
It's up. And I'll say this disclaimer. I have a young lady that I'm starting to, I'll say mentoring right now. She won't be a better manager, but I think she needs to go more into mentoring. We'll go more into mentoring, but she's stunning. She's an artist. She can sing beautifully. She's a rapper, but she wants me to help her with her BBW part of modeling and life and whatnot. But she's very she's young, but she has an in-depth, and I don't mean that she's a hoe, but she has an in-depth mindset of sexual attraction and things of that nature. So I would love for y'all to, if ever an opening, we'll talk about that. She was on my show just a couple weeks ago. I'm about to go see her perform in a minute too, I think.
Tonight?
Yeah.
What's up?
You know where Exquisite Cuisine?
Yeah, I know where it's at.
Exquisite Carolyn's.
Ah, shit, everybody know everything with me.
over there. Carolyn's.
Hey, listen, I was just there last Friday. Our sales was ridiculous. It was. So I was over there last night, so I wanted to just make sure I'm saying it right.
Get you some beef patty.
Shit, that's what I really want.
Yeah.
But yeah, she I would love for you like to y'all can whenever you want to talk to her and kick it word for a minute. Whatever.
So yeah, no, we definitely want to give you this gift.
Yeah, we got something for you.
Y'all know I'm a fan.
Thank you.
Yes.
Midnight Cowboys hoodie, you know what I'm saying?
Love it. I'm gonna wear it too.
And it was dope about this particular hoodie is when you're here in Cleveland, you get covered in the summertime. So it's like
So it's my car code.
You can wear this on your leg. Right, just keep it
I
in
can
your
wear it
car.
tonight, bro.
Right, you keep it in the car, you put it on
Come on,
there.
listen. Do it look good on me?
Yeah. Anytime you're ready for the rodeo, you got your saddle right there.
What's
man.
crazy
You got your saddle right there.
What's crazy about this particular hoodie is because you don't gotta wear nothing else but this hoodie. You can be naked with the hoodie. Oh,
It's your saddle, man. Every hoodie you wear.
Maybe
That's
it's
your
trying to get
saddle.
free ball from him. That's some bullshit.
That's your saddle.
Now they talking some bullshit.
you can be in the house with it just naked. It's fun.
Deal.
Have a hold down. You can have a hold down.
That's kind of something. I just got a hoodie on.
I just say,
Come on.
and then he
You
sees,
see that
he
shit?
like,
Right. Throw it out. Put your hood on. Put your hood on.
I know he was fucking with a Bronco that night.
Hey, let's go. Honey, fuck a style. Marco. Hey, let's go.
Hey.
So I definitely want to thank you. You know what I'm saying? I know you bought them flowers, and I appreciate the opportunity to come rock with you. I know my homies feel the same. I can't say that enough. Like I wish nothing but the best for you guys here.
Aw, thank you so much, baby.
No cap. Like keep going, keep getting stronger. And if y'all ever need my help, man, I'm with it. You know what I mean? Free of charge. Like I'm doing
It's all about the dream team.
You know what I mean? And
Making dope moments.
if y'all look me up, y'all will see that it's well worth it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been doing my
See.
craft probably over 10 years now. I don't even look at time no more. Like people like, oh, you remember when you dogged it? No, dog. I don't remember it. I don't remember that.
There's a lot of shit going on.
Because I'm one of them type of people that's
You
not
know,
looking
you
at
know,
the time that we're doing things. I'm looking at the moment that we're doing it. And you make sure that you do things automatically that last longer than the weekend. Like don't do nothing
you better say that.
don't
Like
last
that.
longer than the weekend. Like conversations, anything. So if you talking about, hey man, you remember when we had that falling out? Nah.
Nope.
That's not what I
don't
No,
tell y'all.
that wasn't. That's not what we're talking about right now. So sorry.
You know what I mean? My
Are you
life,
still stuck in the moment of time, bro? 'Cause
my life personally is like the Bible. So I be like, I only remember the good ones, the good verses.
Good verses.
Come on now, because ain't that the truth?
What works for me and what works with me and what explains.
One last thing before I get off y'all mic, like I said, follow me on Instagram at official Dope Moments. You can follow Dope Moments photos for it, and then also mainly, guys, listen, make sure you follow the Midnight Cowboys on Instagram, and then go on YouTube, and it's the Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk Podcast to make sure you find and follow and like our past videos and episodes and shit. And no doubt, like it's really going down. I'm a comedian on the weekends.
Oh, shit.
I might talk about your mama.
You might talk. Don't remember that moment though. So don't hang on to that, y'all.
You feel me?
You'll be on that.
I love it. Thank you.
Bro, tell me your tags, baby.
My tags. I keep it simple. Like I said, I'm Mr. Boot 72 on IG. Also on Facebook. And you can also reach me anytime on the DM with the Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk Podcast. You know, we can go on YouTube with the Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk Podcast, or we can go on IG with the Midnight Cowboys. I'm Mr. Boots. I'm Mr. G, no comment. That's on a personal level. Mr. G _, no comment. And other than that, I'm gonna be chill. I'm gonna enjoy. I look forward to talking to any and every one of you. You know,
That's what's
and
up.
I appreciate being here. I appreciate you bringing me and my team.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
just
so
keep it
much.
great times, great moments.
So
Dope
honored.
moments.
So honored. This bad ass red.
You can find me on IG at your_pip, PIP, stress. Yeah.
Now you know what pimp stress is, honey.
Pep stress. You can catch me with the Midnight Cowboys on IG. And I just want to thank you for allowing us the opportunity and the privilege to be with you here tonight. This is my first situation like this outside.
That's what's up.
Yes, and
Hey, we didn't bust her cherry, right? That's what we like to do in No Static Radio. You hear me?
And this is great. I've watched a few podcasts on TV and things like that, and I've never been on this side of it. So thank you for
Absolutely
giving me that
opportunity
today. I'm looking forward to working with you.
But
Yes, let's turn it up. Listen. You know how many accomplishments that we not only deserve that we're gonna get with you work smarter, not harder. So if you align yourself with the right people and people that's genuine and dope, and listen, like I said, we ain't always gotta agree, but if we know that the greater cause is for you to succeed, because if it don't have to be that because I gotta win, no. We can win together. There's so much to eat out here. There's so much living to live. I love it. So even though y'all saying thank you to me, man, I'm ecstatic. I'd be so elated to have people come and bless me with their time, because you said it earlier. Time is precious. Time to me is monetary. You know what I'm saying? Time is the only thing that we can't get back. I can get $1 back, I can get some clothes back, I can get cars back, I can get all that back, but I cannot get my time back. So whenever you share a bit of your time and your space with me, which you guys already did, which I'm way, way grateful for, I can't wait till y'all see the final cut. So fun. Forget that you're about to tap in and just be like, pervert. No, when y'all see the quality behind this, y'all gonna understand why these guests are here, and y'all gonna understand why we're gonna read a part 2. And part 2 is gonna be so we're gonna put a twist in it, honey. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be dope. So I thank y'all. Welcome to the BBW Show is in the house. We thank y'all so much for coming out to No Static Radio, y'all. We are the voice of revolution, where we don't bring excitement, we definitely bring noise in this house, and that's what we do. We're gonna keep doing, we're gonna keep living. Listen, BBW Show, I don't always do it bigger, better, badder, more beautiful, and sometimes a little bitchier. It depends on what week it is. But listen, I'm gonna keep bringing quality to the quality that y'all give me. So I thank my audience and my guests so much.
Nigga, I want this shit to end, I swear to God.
Hey, let's go. That's how it be, right? If you want to go home, hey, turn up. Yeah. Decisive, what you got to say to the people?
I just want to remind everybody that if you know a family member or friend who's been affected by violence, know that violence can affect your life in all types of ways. It can affect the way you eat, sleep, because you lose focus for anger or fear, or even use drugs or drinking. That's the way to escape. But we're here to tell you that violence doesn't have to keep hurting, and you can change your life starting now with help from the Trauma Recovery Center. We want you to take control of your life. Today can be the day. The Trauma Recovery Center offers real help for real needs in real time. They offer services for food code safety, emotional support, and a whole lot more. So do not let violence control you. You can break free, and TRC can help. Give them a call at 216-644-5487. They will come to you wherever you are. They offer real help for real needs in real time. They can give you the tools to rebuild your life and your health. Call today, 216-644-5487. They are free, 24/7 and confidential. So if you want out and don't know where to start, call the Trauma Recovery Center. The Trauma Recovery Center will help you take back your life after violence starting today. Call today. Get the help you need today. If you call today, they will respond immediately.
Absolutely.
216-644-5487. The Trauma Recovery Center of Northeast Ohio, also affiliated with the Center for Families and Children.
Yes, let's go, y'all. So listen, y'all. Shout out to Trauma Recovery Center. They are a real place in real time. They help real people. Do not be ashamed to call. I know these people, they work out of my church. It's a real thing. It's a real organization, and they're serious about what they do. Again, number is 216-644-5487. Trauma Recovery Center. Get the help if you need it, honey, please, because it's here now. Again, thank y'all for tuning in to Welcome to the BBW Show every Friday at 7:30, where we bring not only we're going to stay, we'll bring the noise, but y'all also get to see the plus size Barbie as my boss lady that coined my name, baby.
Yeah.
I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Yes.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Listen, got me a gift. I want to bring a gift.
We are the Midnight Cowboys.
Hey, let's go. And listen, y'all got to watch out. Now, I tag them in all my posts, so y'all go follow them. I'll tag them again. Y'all go to my YouTube. Welcome to the BBW Show. No spaces on YouTube, where you can see a replay of this show and other new content coming up. Go to No Static Radio YouTube channel, where y'all can see all my shows for facts. And just keep kicking with me. Just stay tuned. We got a lot of shit coming for y'all. Let's go. Good night.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Thank you for tuning in to Welcome to the BBW Show with your host, Stacey STAXX, here on the station where we don't bring no static, but we sure enough bring the noise. Excuse me about that, nostaticradio.net. Make sure you guys check us out on social media where we absolutely love to hear from you on Facebook.com/No Static Radio LLC, on Twitter at No Static _ radio, on Instagram at The Real _ No Static Radio, and on YouTube at No Static Radio, same thing, all one word. And our newest platform, Discover.tv, you guys, yeah, check it out, look at it, make sure you spell it right. It's not Discovery, that's the parent channel. It's Discover.tv. Just type in No Static Radio and you'll find us. We upload shows every single week. And for replays of this show and all others on the platform, check us out on mixcloud.com. Again, just type in No Static Radio, all one word, in the toolbar for replays of this show and all others. And for continuous streaming, that means no refreshing the page, let it rebuffer on its own, and you got us on tunein.com, liveonlineradio.net, and MediaQ for continuous streaming uninterrupted of this show and all others on the platform, and for all things on Static Radio, including up-and-coming events, merchandise, and an in-depth look at all our great show hosts here. Please check out our website at www.nostaticradio.net. Thank you guys for tuning in to Welcome to the BBW Show with your host, your girl, the plus-size Barbie, Stacey STAXX. You know what it is. We got more music for your listening pleasure here on your voice of the revolution, nostaticradio.net, powered by Google, partner with Colors, and sponsored by Lamont Avenue Wines, the Cleveland Rugby League, and Hot Girls Gear. You guys be safe. We'll talk to you in the morning, and we'll see you later. Peace.